Hi guys, another car from my stock of stuff or junk pile, whatever you prefer to call it. This is one that I have converted at some time or other to hobby grade, as in hobby grade control. It would have been toy grade originally. Tesco stores. Nothing indicating what it was originally controlled with. But I can see here we got the servo leads where I've hobby graded it. I was looking at it and the linkage I put on there is terrible. You can turn the wheels without the actual servo doing anything. So I thought I might have a little look at it, see if we can sort that out. It doesn't run particularly well because they're quite hard. They're not rubber, they're quite hard tyres. So it's got no grip. But we'll just have a look and see if I can sort out the steering. I'm wondering if it was wire controlled originally. I'll have to have a look at my original videos. There will, of course, be a playlist for this one, I think. Yeah, why have I got that servo rigged up like that? That is really sloppy. Okay, we'll see if we can do something about that. It's got all the bits on there that we need to control it. And some blue tack to hold the battery and the... yeah, to hold the There's no battery box, is there? I reckon this was wire controlled. I reckon we had a wire coming out of there to a controller that would have had the batteries in it. Because, yeah, there's no battery box on there at all. Nothing there to open up and pop batteries in. Yeah, okay, I'll have a look at that. I mean, you can see what I've done. I've hot glued the servo in place. Is that hot glue? Yeah, I think that's hot glue. And just use a bit of wire to link up to the steering there. But the way I've done that is terribly sloppy. Right, I've taken the top cover off so we can just see. That's what we've got. We don't need that bit. That would have had a motor sitting there with the gear coming through there and turning that crescent or half moon shape side to side. That hole there goes onto that peg there. That's what pushes it side to side. We don't need any of that. And I reckon I could cut the front off that because we don't need it. I think that's what was in the way. Yeah, that would have been round like that. Yeah, I reckon we can cut that off. Then we'll have straight access. Push that side to side. You'll see what I mean. Right, can't actually do what I wanted to do, which was just chop that off across there so we had clear access to this linkage going across, because that bit of plastic there is what holds that linkage in place and stops it dropping off the steering. Without that there, those just drop off. So I'm going to have to rethink this a little bit. I think if I push the servo right over to one side, then we can have a linkage from there just down to that bit and push that side to side. And I think that'll do the job, but I need to make sure that the bodywork doesn't foul if we just move that across to that side. So here we are. We have a shorter linkage just going down to there. And I've actually super glued the servo onto the plastic plate. I don't know if that will work. Might end up having to add something to it. But at the moment, if we take the clamp off, that looks a lot better than it was looking. That's a lot tighter, not flopping around so much. I might just give it a little run like that, just to see what it's like. I suspect, as I say, there's no grip because they're hard plastic tyres. We should be all right. If we are going to make this a bit more permanent, then I really ought to cut a hole in the bottom so that we can actually feed the battery in without having to take the top off each time. Not quite sure how I did it before, unless I had a battery sitting outside. I don't think I did. Right, see if we can go forwards and backwards. Okay, that seems all right. Right, left. Well, it's actually doing remarkably well. Gripping far better than I expected. Yes, we can make it spin. I'm not very good at drifting. But it works. And that definitely works better than it did before. That's steering. I can see I might have some fun with this one. But we do need to sort out something to do with the battery. We can't just have to take the cover off each time we want to change the battery. Have to cut a slot in there and make a cover for it. That'll be another video at some other time. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.